My pastor's about to come up here and say something to y'all, so please let my pastor speak. My pastor's about to speak to y'all. What we would like to do, it's hard for me to say something and you're talking at the same time. The church that I come out of has been demonstrating since the 1700s. So what I'm saying to you, the reason why we're still doing the same old thing, because what you're doing today is easy. This is the easy part. To get folk to show up, show their indignation, and then go home. Nothing is going to change unless you're committed to this change. What to do? You can shout here today, make a bunch of noise, but where will you be?
No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace!
The problem is with those of us who live under the system and haven't said nothing for years.
Listen, we have to leave here. We have to leave here just as peacefully as we can. Come on. Yes. We need to leave here just as peacefully as we can.
Hey, this is producer Ty here at the protest here on Saturday for TCP in the morning. Here with Pastor Bailey to talk about a few things. Well, first of all, who are you? If you want to introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Reverend Edward Bailey, pastor of Bethel African Methodist Episcopal Church on North and Strawberry Street here in Lancaster.
And why are you here?
Because I thought an elder needed to be here. We weren't invited as elders. People just as young people just ran with it as if there nothing that we can give and nothing that we are concerned about. But we're the grandparents.
Absolutely.
We're also the fathers.
So you're the fathers of the movement.
And so whatever affects you, affects me. And I wanted to be here. I didn't know I was going to speak. I didn't come to speak. I was surprised that somebody knew me.
Right.
And would ask me, because this is what needs to happen. But this is not good enough. It's like I said to them. They got to go home, tell it to their parents, tell it to their nieces and nephews that all Black Lives Matter.
And move it forward.
Because if anybody can do it out here.
Right.
Anybody. They used to march as Christians here and gather together with blacks and whites and talk about diversity. But then they went back to their segregated churches. So you can't do that. You got to live what you teach and you got to mean what you say. Right. If you mean this, you got to change your lifestyle. So you have to let other people into your life. And you can't just keep on saying, we think Black Lives Matter, then go home and call somebody a nigger.
Right.
And that's for black people too. Yep. So if Black Lives Matter, you need to respect yourself, even when nobody else gives you respect. So I'm here because of that. I think young people need elders.
We live all the way right. We didn't take it off. They did.
Justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
What's up, man? How you doing?
One of the main issues and one of the main barriers that we're facing.
There is no justice in this system, and we just let it go
right now, God is listening to you. God hears you.
And why are you here today?
I am here because I'm black. I'm here because my family's black. I am here because this city is black, and our police, our city hall, doesn't seem to understand that.
The main word, bro, Black Lives Matter. That's the main word. That's the main word.
Not much, man. How you feeling?
Does it end peacefully?
I don't want it to end today. Okay. I don't want it to end today. You know, I'm glad that the folks who are out here are out here. I understand it's hot. I understand not everyone is able-bodied, and that is okay. Those folks are doing what they can to support. We're out here doing what we can. I want to keep this energy going. Hopefully everybody else does.
Mothers with nothing left for their sons but baby pictures, it's a tombstone. And brothers and sisters, widows and young men living honest with father figures. So how can you define cynical? Say you never had one and they can say that it's typical. It's like Orlando, the ones they miss the depth and ask for an ID and scream weapon. Two grown men with no discretion and scared of their own profession. Walk inside of the office, leave your baggage on the desk.
Obviously, I seen the protests on Facebook. We all seen what happened on Facebook this week. Another black man murdered nationally, worldwide TV, put into our faces, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I have bad thoughts against police, but I know they all not the same. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired. We're all tired of seeing our people killed. I'm tired of seeing my black brothers killed. I'm tired of crying for my black brothers that I don't even know. Not that that matters, but I don't know these men, but it hurts so bad that I cry in my shower. That's right. Like a baby. You know what I mean? I'm tired of seeing my people killed, and I can't take it no more. So I felt like God told me to come out here this morning and make sure these people are led somewhat the right way. So all night I was on watching CNN, people looting the cities because people don't know when to go home. People protesting, then they don't know when to go home. That's why I'm trying to let them know, like, we can go home peacefully. We can do this the right way. And like Pastor Bailey, Reverend Bailey said, we put a plan in place. Be committed. Stay committed to this plan. Like you here today, go home and do something that might affect everybody. You know what I mean? Positivity spreads, and it does help. Like, believe it or not, despite all the negativity in our world right now and in our country, positivity still works.
Sit down, bro. Right. We'll shut this whole motherfucking shit down, you hear?
Right.
I stopped live streaming a long time ago. That sucks.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, that's why I got two cameras. One fucks up, the other comes back.
Keep yelling at the police, man.
Yes, sir.
here today because injustices have exasperated us for too long, and we need to make it heard that people here in Lancaster, even though it's considered conservative in many ways, there are people here that really care about our community, and our community includes all people, especially black people.
And my J's up, so from the back I look just like Trayvon. Shots fire another dead brother. Till they roll the body over, they like damn, roll color.
And we're here with a quick interview on the street here. Who do we have here? What's your name, man?
My name is Jose Rivera. I am activist community organizer.
And why are you here today?
Why I'm here today? People of color, life matters. Just not only black, it's all colors.
Right, and it's time,
it doesn't make a
for us to come
difference.
together, right?
I am 60 years old. This is not my first
protest. Right.
And back in the 70s, 80s, I still got the scars to prove it. We fought.
So what does this specific death mean to you? What does George Floyd's death mean to you today?
What it means to me is a great loss of life, and there were too many of them already lost for us to wake up. We should have woken up a long time ago.
For sure, it's time to wake up.
We should have took care of this Trayvon.
No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
No justice, no peace.
Prosecute the police. I get behind that.
There's still a long way to go in this country. Many people believe that America is at its best right now, that we are, that racism is in the past, but this clearly shows that we are still behind, we are still lagging, we are still okay with systemic racism and injustice.
I'm here to stand for Black lives. I'm here to stand for Tony McDad, a trans man who has not been spoken about enough. I'm here to stand for George Floyd, who was unjustly killed. I'm here to stand for Black lives in general.
And what does George Floyd's death mean to you?
Whew, man, I got a son on the way. Not a lot of people know that I got a son on the way, man. I'm here for my son, not just me, because that
dope.
could be my son.
I'm here for the protest for George Floyd and just police brutality, period, really. You know, we got the signs, we got the people, police back there, so it is what it is, that's why we're here.
What was his name? Whose lives matter? 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 Yes, sir! No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice!
Two young sons that can possibly be a George Floyd. So that's why I'm out here at my first protest, and I believe that if you're not out here, you're for it.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, you guys, I'm here. It's the Sarge. I'm here with City Councilman Ismail. Ismail, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. I'm excited. I'm engaged. How are you?
Good, man. So what's your reason for being here today?
Well, first of all, I'm a black man, Dixon, and you know this. And on top of that, I'm the president of Lancaster City Council. And Lancaster City Council specifically chose to have a black president. And they specifically chose to have the council that they have because they wanted their elected officials to show up to things exactly like this. We cannot sit by. See, everybody thinks that it's just about the people in the street. We have to get in the street with the people. We cannot sit by as people are mistreated or our black men are murdered across the country. We cannot.
Okay, all right. So what's the message that you want to get? What's the message that you want people to get from this protest? Like, what message are you getting?
I think the message that I'm getting is that hundreds of people in Lancaster want change. They want change here in Lancaster, and they want change around the country.
Okay, all right.
And how did the death of Mr. Floyd affect you personally in the video?
Can I swear?
Yes, absolutely.
Man, it fucked me up. I found out, you know what's worse, I found out a couple of days ago that his mother's been dead for 2 years. So he laying there with the cop's knee on his neck, he crying out for his mom. That's his last moment, and he's out there screaming for his mother. That tore me apart. And it made me feel like, it made me worry, right? Like, what are we telling our people, right? Like, we tell them, don't do this, don't break shit, don't riot. What else do we have to offer them? We need to be able to offer them something real because our hearts are being broken every day.